Gemini, welcome back. For those of you that are returning, new cross watchers, new viewers, you're always welcome. Okay, welcome to Emrys Tarot. It's a great pleasure to be here. If you like my readings, please feel free to contact me using the email in the description box below. I'll be more than happy to send you the information, prices, how to book. It's all there. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do now for the sign of Gemini is pull a life stroke career card. Then I'll pull a card for relationships from the Romance Angels. Then we'll pull a bit of the tarot. That tried to jump out. Education, education, education. Taking small steps with long-term goals. Okay. You may have to take new courses, re-educate yourself. I don't know, take management courses. But this is something where you are putting, as we say in the UK, new strings to your bow to give yourself a better of a chance. I'm kind of getting here that maybe some of you have got a job, but you need in a big company, but you need to learn the way they work. You need to know their IT systems. You need to know how they work, and it's a generally fitting in kind of energy around this. Okay, you may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Okay, so maybe you're the lecturer, maybe you're the teacher, maybe people are coming to you for education. But either way, this is quite a, a kind of a good status thing going on. Okay, I'm kind of getting you'll be very, very happy to pursue this route, but it does seem a bit daunting. Okay. Action is the key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So I'm getting a lot of you are feeling stuck. Okay, maybe you're in a job where there's no wage rise, it's repetitive, there's no open prospects, you're getting bored, all these sorts of energy, excuse me, all these sorts of energy, okay, have got you feeling stuck. Maybe you feel you're very, very limited where you're living. All right. And prospects are low. So it's kind of a question of stepping outside your comfort zone. Okay. Maybe even traveling. Finances may be holding you back a bit. You may have to take extra jobs or whatever, which is easier said than done. Okay. But part-time jobs. This is all about taking short steps for long-term goals. Kind of like maybe for a lot of you, it's not about thinking where you're at, it's about thinking where you can put yourself with a lot of effort. 6 months, a year, next year, whatever. Okay, here we go. Romance. Reconciliation. Somebody from your past is coming back in, maybe more than one person. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you are lovable. Okay, so what I'm getting here is your energy has changed. You're oozing charisma. A lot of you are oozing charisma. You're attracting people. Okay, not just people from the past. All right, but there is somebody special wants to come back in. Now, it depends on your circumstances and what the practical applications are of this. This may or may not be something that you wish to go through. Okay. But what it will do is give you a lot of unanswered questions, the answers to it. All right. If you parted with this person on bad terms or you parted suddenly without closure, at the very least, it gives you the chance. It kind of puts you in a position of a bit of a power here. Right. Maybe you chased this person in the past, but now it's the other way around. They're the ones chasing you. Somebody here has realized your true value to them. Well, you were together, they were so busy, there was a lot of concentration, things were busy. Okay. And it's kind of like when you were together before, maybe both of you actually missed the point. Maybe both of you didn't realize what this union meant, the true value of it. I'm picking up here for one or two of you a soulmate twin flame type energy. Okay, let's see what the general energy around this time is for this month. Yep, full card sunshine. There you go. Leo type energy, Aquarius type energy. Lots of thought. Aquarius is all about communication, deep thought, being analytical, being impartial. All right. But with that, on the flip side of that, in fact, we've got the sword energy here. Now, we Aquarians, I know because I am one, at times we can be a bit judgmental, which is a negative side of Aquarius. Okay. All star signs, all zodiac signs have a negative side. All right. So there's some deep thought here. Maybe you are being judgmental, maybe you're not. That's for you to figure out. With this here, this Leo card, it's going to take an awful lot of strength and patience here. Force is not necessary. Always with the strength card, that Leo energy, it's kind of like letting it flow. And if you instigate in this, have the strength and the courage and the willpower to follow through. This is if you choose to accept this. It's kind of seeing it through to its conclusion, whichever way it goes. But somebody here is definitely here. There's a relationship here that you've been struggling with. It looks like it's going to get easier. It feels like it's going to get easier. A lot of the solutions coming in. So whether this is distance, circumstances, finances, career, there are ways around this, but you may need patience. You might have to calm things down, because with this Sun card, there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of enthusiasm, and it's kind of like grounding this out, thinking about it practically, and not letting all that enthusiasm run away, where you could put yourself in a position that's very difficult to get out of. Let's see what your energy is, Gemini. This is the general energy. Happiness, revelations, the chance to do something good here. Certainly getting attention. Well, there's love here, but I'm kind of getting the question is, for a lot of you, you're already in a situation that you kind of, well, there's a lot going on. I'm getting distance here for some of you, for one thing, and I'm getting that your energy, right, Gemini, is this decision making. With the Two of Pentacles, I always get kind of collaboration at a distance. All right. For a lot of you, this is not a face-to-face meeting. This is over the internet or communications, telephone calls or whatever, to begin with, maybe to arrange a meeting. But a lot of you are in a situation now with this person where there's a third party and it's not so easy to arrange. So it's like kind of like bounce. If you decide to do it, it's kind of like bouncing ideas off each other. It's all about trusting your intuition. It's an emotional choice. This is an emotional choice for a lot of you. Yes, circumstances are involved, money, etc. But a lot of you are wondering whether you want this extra responsibility now, because there is a lot going on for a lot of you. So there's a wave of emotions here. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. Chariot energy. You've got the reconciliation card here, the Six of Cups. Okay. Chariot energy, Cancer energy, Ace of Swords, Aquarius energy. Like I said, with this full card, there's a lot of thought process going on. You're very quick-witted now, Gemini. You're very charismatic. It's kind of like somebody trying to persuade you, or you trying to persuade somebody else of your actions. But it's like very positive communication here. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity. Okay. Maybe you want to ground this out and say, okay, let's just keep it light for a start. Okay. Ooh. You're not so easily swayed. You've learnt lessons from the past with this Chariot here. Okay, Cancerian energy. It's kind of like we've got to sort the past out first. It's not dwelling on the past, but I'm seeing here perhaps communication about, things that happened in the past. All right, but it's a decision which way to go. And I'll be honest with this Chariot here, Gemini, you're certainly going to make sure you're in control of yourself and the situation. If you decide to go ahead with this, it will go ahead at your pace, nobody else's. You won't be swayed or pushed. Ooh. Some of you have been wishing for this, but it's kind of like for some of you, it's the timing isn't right, or it's not the right time. I'm kind of getting you've got what you wish for, but it's not working out how you think. Ooh. Let's see, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Yeah, this puts you into like your energy. Two threes are six. Six in the major arcanas is the Lover's card. That's your energy, Gemini. It'll be your decision whether to pursue this or not. But it seems here somebody's putting you under pressure, but you're not. You're doing this at your pace. Okay, it's your decision on whether you want to focus on it or not. I'm kind of getting a lot of you are focusing on your own problems at the moment, intermediate problems, finances, paying the bills, looking after the kids, whatever. You're putting things in some kind of practical order here with this Eight of Pentacles. And you are putting your finances in order, which will be required if there's travel. With this Chariot here, there is travel. Okay. Actually, just going off at a little bit of a tangent, right? This week, just be careful driving. Stay alert. Okay, there is a chance that something could distract you. And I'm not talking anything major. It's just saying be very careful driving. You might, yeah, stay alert. You might be in a supermarket car park and backing into a space, and your phone goes and you get distracted, and then all of a sudden you back into somebody else's car, something like that. It's just saying, but take care driving with this Chariot here. But in work, there's certainly advancement. I'm kind of getting a transition here between one job and another, and you moving into a job that you actually love. All right. So finances and job and career do come into this. Your priorities are changing, Gemini. That's why you're not so easily convinced. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. This is kind of like with the Lover's card, this adding up to the Lover's card. This is, can you accept this person as they are instead of trying to change them? Can they accept you as they are? There is differences between you. Can you bridge that gap? Do you even want to? Choice is yours. That's it for this week. Bye for now.